In the sleepy valley of Moonfern Village, tiny lanterns glowed through the mist, while silver smoke curled into the starry night sky. The wind whispered through the hills, carrying stories no one dared to forget. At the edge of the village stood an old blue house with creaky wooden stairs, glowing windows, and a garden filled with dancing fireflies. It belonged to Grandma Lela, famous for her warm cinnamon cookies, moon-shaped blankets, and mysterious bedtime stories. Every Friday night, her grandchildren gathered around the fireplace. Arav loved solving mysteries, Mira believed every creature held secret magic, and little Kabir was afraid of almost everything, except Grandma's stories. One stormy evening, thunder shook the windows as Grandma Lela slowly opened an old wooden box tied with a faded red ribbon. Inside rested a tiny silver bell, dull with age, yet strangely beautiful. Kabir reached forward curiously and rang the bell. Instantly, the fireplace exploded into darkness. Cold wind rushed through the room. Upstairs, heavy footsteps creaked across the attic floor. The children froze in fear as the staircase groaned softly in the shadows. Something was moving above them, slow, steady, waiting. Grandma Lela clutched the bell tightly and whispered with trembling eyes, "This bell once belonged to your grandfather. Every night he rang it so the family would gather together. But one winter night, no one came." Suddenly, the fireplace burst back into life, and for one brief second, a tall shadow appeared beside the staircase. The children gasped as the figure vanished into the darkness once more. Determined to uncover the truth, Arav grabbed a lantern and climbed toward the attic. Dust floated through the cold air, while muddy footprints stretched across the wooden floor toward a hidden corner. Behind an old wardrobe, they discovered a secret wooden door. Inside lay a forgotten room untouched for decades, a rocking chair, faded photographs, and a stack of unopened letters glowing softly beneath the lantern light. The children carefully opened the letters while Grandma wiped tears from her eyes. Grandpa's words filled the room with warmth. He wrote about love, forgiveness, and the importance of never letting anger pull a family apart. Then the silver bell rang once more, softly this time, gently. Outside, the storm clouds slowly drifted away as moonlight poured through the attic window. In the garden below, a glowing figure appeared beneath the silver mist. Grandpa stood peacefully in the moonlight, smiling warmly toward his family one last time before fading into the night sky. The next morning, the blue house felt different. Phones disappeared, laughter returned, arguments faded into smiles as the family gathered around breakfast together once again. And from that day forward, every Friday night, Grandma Lela rang the silver bell before dinner. And no matter how busy life became, everyone came home. Because the greatest magic in the world is not treasure, fame, or mystery. It is having people who still answer when you call them home.